Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play the Latin Empire Renaissance 4. Here we are, and I realised Brandenburg sent down 8k down here. Guess what we have here? 14k. I may not have a leader, but it should be more than enough to pummel them sufficiently. So, up here we have the focus, because I want to be able to avoid a massive defeat at the hands of 21,000. So they're gonna be annoying up down here. That isn't the greatest thing I've ever heard, I'll be honest. I'd prefer if my leader didn't die. So I'm gonna grab a leader here, a new one. Notice he's alright. So, personally, it would be best if we got this before they got this. Now, I do have a slight lead, but that could change all in the roll of a dice. So, this down here, once that falls, it should become a lot easier for us to deal with the war, as that basically removes one of the considerable southern entries. Well, considerable. By considerable, I mean they have a very, very well-developed province or two. So I'm going to gradually disstate my provinces up here back. Avoid any of that stuff happening. He's actually abandoned siege of Hamburg, which is a very, very positive thing. Which practically means I am going to get... Is it Lübeck? Yes, it is. Lübeck before they get the... Now this guy still needs his manpower. So I'm actually going to bring him back down to there, for good reason. And I imagine Milan would want this. To be loved and be loved. Consort of the people. Nobles displeased. For 10 entire bloody years. You know what? I wouldn't mind that. She's only a 212, but Zoe. Just called Zoe. I can see how he fell for her. Basic but lovable. That's a great thing to be. I'm going to have to pull you away from there, because I can't fight that. Pull back to Constantinople for the immediate moment, because it seems Brandenburg wants to actually pick a fight with me in particular, while his homeland is being pretty heavily sieged. England up here, however, is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? It's just going to be one of those wars where each ally is just a bigger pain in the ass than the next. So I'm going to lower the speed quite significantly. I just need Brescia to just bloody fall, and then I can dedicate another 28,000 up here. It would also help if France was able to fight a bit better, and it looks like he's going to do quite well. But either way, Brandenburg down here is going to be an annoyance, but he can't actually attack us, in theory, since there's forts, and he'd have to go through those. He can only siege the unprotected land. Where is he going? That is not Westphalen. Come on, Lübeck, fall. We need to get the bloody Brandenburg out of this. And he's getting quite exhausted of the war as well. Brescia should definitely be pushed out. In time. Come on, just fall already, for fuck's sake. This is getting out of hand. This up here I can understand, it's a coastal bloody province, but still. Can you just break and fall? Okay. So that, therefore, simplifies the entire thing with Brandenburg. Move all of the armies up quickly. Attack the stack here and start sieging Verdun. The French they've still not succeeded there. And to be honest, I'm going to have to go and do it for them, aren't I? This is why I'm glad I'm on a lower speed right now. Because the English attacked, and if I was on speed 4 or 5, I would have probably lost the battle. Guaranteed. But guess what? I have an army. And that army's going straight in there. It will arrive in time. These take practically no time to arrive. Let's start sieging the den. Why are you right there? Mate? Well, fuck it, I have to reinforce. Because apparently something's up with the fort mechanics again. If that guy arrives, and then that guy arrives... Yeah, this is not a good battle for me. They're all retreating to Berlin. But luckily, he's not able to pursue immediately. But apparently Brandenburg has enough troops to support legitimately the most absurd army for such a small nation. 20,000 there, 8,000 here, 18,000 up here. Like, mate, can you fucking not? I'm going to spread the armies out again, because I need to avoid attrition here. Now, they can siege back some individual provinces, but they're not going to be able to get much further than that. Because with all the forts over here under my control, it's going quite well. Brandenburg was forced out, and we all got money. And I got a nice bit of money as well, I might add. So the troops are going to return to the Latin Empire. And start sieging this back while recovering manpower. Now Brisickia should soon peace out. This should also turn the tide right around. And this has actually depleted a significant amount of my manpower. And it's mainly due to French incompetence up here, I'll be honest. Their incompetence is staggering. But I've definitely made a few mistakes myself, I'll be honest. So give this all to Milan. And start bringing the troops around to deal in the deal up with the northern area. But I'm seriously starting to lose the will to continue interfering in this war. Because it's entering the point or stages where it's becoming a little absurd. Just what's going on? I mean, the numbers have totally swung around. We have over double their troops now. They can't be any way they want to keep going for much longer. Okay? It's not like I need the sailors anyway, is it? So, here we go. Pretty much the entirety of our land is now safe and secure. Now, you are allied to a lot of shit. Oh look, a new leader. Oh my. That is very good. So I'm going to start moving my troops around because I am actually going to get prepared for the invasion of Hungary. The second. So this time I'm just going to be taking Syrmia and Branswickel, and I'll be giving Poland all of this up here, hopefully. Poland is now actually a relatively competent power. You wouldn't mind getting it. So I'll probably give him some of the provinces to, like, ease the burden of clean up the borders. So give him these. So at the moment I've contributed significantly to the war. Milan got a core. I just need that. Okay. The French are probably gonna peace out quite rapidly. Look at the losses there. Just massive losses. The biggest loss on their side was now Brabant and England. Ours, France. Fucking hell. How bad can you lose troops? Anyway, I'm going to start sieging Luxembourg. Now I have 26 in reserve. Now if I move you to Smolgay, I can put him to take Stimaya immediately, which I do have a claim on. I have a claim on both of these. So if I were to declare immediately, I could call in the papacy, who would, I imagine he would cancel out the Genoans and Poland, and I could call both in on favours. Now Austria would join, which is probably the most significant issue. Now Poland has all his troops up, yeah, but he has a lot more in the last war, and last war we did wipe the floor with them. There's also Nuremberg here. Gotland, who's probably going to get demolished by Poland, and Genoa is going to be cancelled out by the papacy, I imagine. So I'm going to declare for the fortless. Well, I'm going to actually declare for the one with the fort. Stimaya. So this is like a war that I think I can win quite comfortably. So, oh yeah, I actually, well, indirectly put my correct leader for the job there. Let's see how well, yeah, my army is slightly more equipped than the Hungarians. And, yeah, the Austrians have just taken a superb beating. That is a line I never thought I'd say, and mean. So, Poland is going to flood over, and he's going to probably start sieging them up, because I just crushed their army pretty hard. There's still a few glitches, it seems. Yeah, papacy versus Genoa is pretty much an even bag. If the papacy does... Yep, look at that. Very close battles there. So, I sort of want to pull out of that war there, because I just don't see a reason to stay in it. Alright, Clergy, are you upset potatoes now? So, Poland is going to be more than capable, I think, of fighting. Oh yeah, I forgot I had an army down here, didn't I? But yeah, I think Poland is more than capable of dealing with the Hungarians. All I want is this. That's all I want. And it can only piss off a few nations, which by the end of the war might not even be annoyed. Now, I don't think I really need to assist the French anymore in their war. I don't mind. I've done my part in getting Brandenburg out as quickly as possible. But then again, I could do... Oh, Austria's going over to here to help the papacy. Lovely. And I do have an army over here as well, so actually this is going to work out quite well. So, if I pull out of the siege up here and go straight to the Genoan area, I should, in theory, be able to use various tactics to my advantage here. And they got it. Thank fuck. That was a war in 100 parts. Now, Hungary is landlocked, which is very good for us. So let's bring this army around and get ready to fight the Hungarians with 3 armies in Silistria. Because I would prefer them to not siege anything. Tarnovo does have a bit... So where's that? Oh yeah. 2 armies rather than. But that's still more than sufficient, I imagine. Yeah, they have a good leader. So, once you are arriving... Yeah, they're going to run for it. They don't want to fight it. And Silistria is also a very good province. But yeah, he refuses to fight that, which I understand, but don't like. Oh yeah, France, you want a royal marriage? Have it. Maybe one day, since, yes, I believe it is true that we are actually descendants of the French, in a sense, because we did have the French culture at the start. Yeah, I believe didn't the French place a noble or a relative of the king of theirs on the Latin Empire throne? And since we're the same branch, technically that would make us, in a sense... if we were to vassalize the French, just basically taking our homeland, which would, I find, slightly hilarious. I'm just not having any luck there, am I? We've won the Siege of Piest. Yeah, the Hungarians shouldn't want to continue this for much longer, should they? All I want is that. That is all I want. And for the matter, all I want Poland to have is a small part of your land. But Hungary, of course, is not going to take that. Papacy, pull out, pull out. Either that or succeed. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not going to get up there in time. In any way, shape or form is that going to be time. So I'm going to sit in the mountains with 14,000. So that's going to be part of the Poles' land in the long run. But for now, I think they just need Marimos. That would be the best. since that would greatly improve their abilities in the north. But really, they didn't expect to gain anything out of this anyway, so take all that. It was a quick and a pretty easy war. So I'm going to go and sit my new provinces for the glorious Latin Empire. Has got much better borders now. Ooh. Yeah, my admin's really bad, I forgot about that. No, I am not forming Greece ever. And what is it? So cruel. But chances are she's not going to end up being part of the nation in the first place. So I can have one more rival, and Azerbaijan is apparently available, so you know. Here we go. Whew. So that was one hefty set of wars. By set of wars, I mean 2 wars. So that actually... Oh yeah, they split up Serbia. Did they now? So, since they split up Serbia into Raskia... Oh my. How old is this ruler? How old is this ruler? 50... Oh, I really want to go for it, but the aggressive expansion. That could cause a lot of shit to hit the fan. Oh, I'm not sure. Like, I could take all of the land, but... Oh... Why must I be conflicted like this? Why? But anyway, I'm going to move to the Adriatic Sea and get ready to send some armies over. Actually, I don't even need to do that, because you can send these 2 down. That is actually pretty much perfect. Well, either way, thank you for watching this episode, and I'll be seeing you next time, where hopefully we will be able to break Sicily up, I think. Should be our objective. We're still undeniably the strongest power on the planet now. The only thing that could rival us is France. And has Emil's Andalusia been making a comeback before we finish now? Because I think he's actually gained a few of the provinces back, even though Portugal made Castile give them up. Either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.